guys, this week we're going to be doing 3 poses. They're all pretty intense hamstring poses, but they are pyramid, standing split, and then a Kundalini squat, which is a fun little add-on to your standing split. So let's get started. All right, all of these are standing poses today, so you probably don't even really need a mat, which is kind of nice. They're all going to be pretty big stretches for your hamstrings. So I'm going to turn sideways just so you can see me a little bit better. But for pyramid, actually, let's start first just with a forward fold, just to open up the hamstrings a little bit. We're just going to fold forward. You can keep a bend in your knees. Maybe bring your hands down, sway a little side to side. Yes and no. Maybe grab opposite elbows, heavy. And we'll open up the IT bands a little bit, taking the left foot in front of the right into a cross-legged forward fold. Let yourself hang out here. You can always have your hands a little bit higher up on your shins, or even higher if that feels better. And just uncross your legs, put the right foot in front. Hang out here. And then just bring your feet back to neutral and rise back up to stand. Nice. All right, so now for pyramid pose, what we're going to do is we're going to take our left foot, step it back, and drop the heel all the way down. So I like to take my left foot a little bit wider and my right foot a little bit wider so that my legs are pretty much even with my hips. Traditionally, this pose is taken with one foot right in front of the other, which would look more like this. I don't know if you can really see the difference, but it would look more like this. It's really hard to square your hips this way if you have your feet like kind of on a balance beam sort of stance. So instead, I take my feet a little bit wider. You can see what feels better for you. So again, both feet all the way down, and then you want to go ahead and make sure that your knees have a little softness to them. You don't want to be locking them out all the way. This is locking them out all the way, so you can see, especially in this leg, that I'm really pushing back with the back of my knee. You don't want to do that. You want to have a little bit of softness there. Then bring your hands to your hips, square them off, and just start to tilt yourself forward so that your hips go back and the crown of your head comes forward. Check out those knees again. Make sure they're not locking all the way out. They can have a little bit of bend. And you can stay right here if this is enough. Maybe bring your hands to rest on your thigh. Maybe fold even further and bring your hands down. When you do, relax your neck. As you fold, you want to keep pulling your right hip back and your left hip forward. If you don't feel a stretch in this pyramid pose and you're folded all the way forward, you can add on by starting to pull your toes towards your face. That's going to be more intense. You also can always add on a twist from pyramid. So you can bring your left hand to your left hip or your low back and start to twist yourself towards whichever leg is in front. In this case, it's the right. And you'll just gently release. I'm going to come to a forward fold, just stepping my left foot to meet the right. And then take a moment and just notice if there's any changes in your legs and how open they feel. Then I'll switch it out. So I'm going to step my right foot back and rise all the way up. So again, I want to really feel like my left hip is pulling back, my right hip is pulling forward. My feet are about hips distance apart, and I'm making sure that I have a little bit of softness in my knees, but my spine is nice and long, pulling the ribs together to engage the core a little bit. Then just start to lean forward about halfway. Start to feel the stretch, especially in the front leg. Remember, softness in the knees. Take your right hip and point it straight down towards the ground. Then if you want to keep folding, you can fold further. Bring the hands all the way. If you want it, you can pull the toes towards your face, or you can add the twist. And when you're ready, gently release. And just step back into your forward fold. Take a moment here. And then just roll your way up. Now, take a moment, journal your responses to this pose, and come back here for standing split. All right, for standing split, I'm gonna actually come to it from pyramid pose. So just coming back into pyramid, I'm gonna do the left foot forward first, the right foot back. And then I'm gonna fold all the way forward. Then put a bend in your left knee. Start to walk your hands forward, forward, forward until your back leg lifts up and you'll find standing split. And in standing split, you can allow your right hip to open up a little bit instead of having to point it straight down. You can let it open. Your hands can be down. Your neck should be relaxed. Your face should be relaxed. You can stay right here, or you can try balancing, bringing your hands to wrap around your left calf. That's a little more tricky. And if you're in the standing split, you want to feel the inside of your right leg really lifting up as much as it can. It might not lift super high, and that's okay, just as long as you feel the stretch. And then just gently start. Pull. Take a moment here. And step your left foot back into this pyramid. Walk your hands forward, bend to the right. Lift the left leg and let the hip. Point the toes. If you want to balance, you can see what happens if you start to bring hands to wrap around your right calf. And when you're ready, just send it back into your forward fold. Something that's kind of fun from standing split is that you can use it to work on prepping for a handstand if that's something that sounds fun to you. So if you're coming from standing split, I'll lift the left or the right leg. Turn your fingers, your index fingers to face forward. Take your left foot about halfway back. And then rise up onto the ball of your foot and start to just hop and see if you can catch it. Keep your arms straight. And then take a few on the other side to do that. When you're done, forward fold. The hops are totally optional, just if you feel like playing around a little bit. All right, pause here and journal how you split. Okay, we have one more pose left today. It's a Kundalini squat. Kundalini is a style of yoga that really focuses on spirals and twisting and sort of like focused on the energy in your body. So a lot of times, a lot of twisting, a lot of crossing, a lot of breath. But one pose that comes from Kundalini is called a Kundalini squat. We come to it from standing split. So I'm going to come back to standing split with my right leg lifted. All you have to do is pull your right knee behind your left and then bend your left. Inhale to send your right leg high. Exhale, right knee behind the left, lower down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lift. We're going to hold this one. So tucking the right knee behind the left, squeezing the inner thighs together. You can stay here with your hands on the ground, or you can start to see what happens if you pull your hands to your really squeeze those inner thighs, and just bring the hands back down and step to your forward. Inhale, lift up halfway, elongate the spine. Exhale. And we'll do the other side. We'll start to take the left foot up and back. Pull your left behind your right. Lower into your spine. Hold here. Inhale, lift it. Exhale, pull it in. Bend both knees. Inhale, extend. Last time, exhale, pull in. Then you can either leave the hands down or start to look forward. Squeeze the inner thighs, point the toes. See if your hands will come. So I might need more wobble than the first. Leave here. And then start to pull back over and step to your foot. Stand here as long as you need. When you're ready, just roll your way up. Slow. Maybe swing your arms a little. And that's it. So make sure you journal on your Kundalini squat and take a Shavasana. I'll see you next time.